The ongoing conflict in eastern Ukraine has had a significant impact on the country's economy. The conflict has disrupted trade and investment in the region, which was once a key contributor to the national economy. In addition, the conflict has also led to a decrease in consumer confidence, with many Ukrainians hesitant to spend money or make long-term investments. Since gaining independence, Ukraine has faced a number of economic challenges, including inflation, high unemployment, and a large public sector debt. In recent years, however, the government has taken steps to implement a series of reforms aimed at modernizing the economy and making it more attractive to foreign investors. These reforms have included the creation of a more business-friendly environment through the simplification of regulations and the reduction of corruption, the adoption of a flexible exchange rate policy, which has helped to stabilize the national currency and reduce inflation, the liberalization of key industries such as energy and telecommunications to attract foreign investment and encourage competition. During the Soviet era, the Ukrainian economy was primarily agricultural-based and heavily reliant on state support. With the collapse of the Soviet Union in 1991, the country was forced to transition to a market-based economy, a process that was not without its challenges. In the early years of independence, the Ukrainian economy struggled to adjust to the new system, leading to a significant decrease in output and a sharp rise in inflation. Ukraine is rich in natural resources, including fertile land, coal, and iron ore. The country has a long history of agriculture, which remains an important sector of the economy today, with crops such as wheat, corn, and sunflowers being among the most important exports. In recent years, the government has taken steps to support the agricultural sector, including the introduction of subsidies for farmers and the creation of a favorable tax environment for agribusinesses. Ukraine is also rich in energy resources, with large reserves of coal and natural gas. The country has a well-developed manufacturing sector, including the production of machinery, chemicals, and consumer goods. The government has taken steps to support the energy and manufacturing sectors, including the liberalization of the energy market and the creation of tax incentives for businesses in these sectors. The ongoing conflict in eastern Ukraine has had a significant impact on the country's economy. The conflict has disrupted trade and investment in the region, which was once a key contributor to the national economy. In addition, the conflict has also led to a decrease in consumer confidence, with many Ukrainians hesitant to spend money or make long-term investments. The conflict in eastern Ukraine has disrupted trade and investment in the region, with many companies hesitant to do business in an area affected by instability and violence. The conflict has also impacted the country's trade relationships with other countries, with many countries hesitating to invest in Ukraine due to concerns about the security of their investments. The disruption to trade and investment has had a negative impact on the national economy, with a decrease in the overall level of economic activity and a decrease in the country's ability to attract foreign investment. The conflict has also had a significant impact on the country's infrastructure, with many key roads, bridges, and other transportation links being damaged or destroyed. This has made it more difficult for goods and services to move around the country, adding to the disruption to trade and investment. In addition, the damage to infrastructure has made it more difficult for people to access basic services, such as healthcare and education, adding to the overall impact of the conflict on the population. The conflict has also had a negative impact on consumer confidence, with many Ukrainians hesitant to spend money or make long-term investments. This has led to a decrease in consumer spending, which is a key driver of economic growth. The decrease in consumer confidence has also had a negative impact on the country's overall level of economic activity, with a decrease in the number of businesses opening and fewer jobs being created. The ongoing conflict in eastern Ukraine has had a significant impact on the country's economy. To mitigate the negative effects of the conflict, the Ukrainian government and the international community have taken a number of measures to support the country's economy. These measures include: the international community has provided significant support to Ukraine in its efforts to mitigate the impact of the conflict on the economy. This support has come in the form of financial assistance, technical expertise, and political support. The international community has also worked to help Ukraine attract foreign investment and improve its overall business environment, which will help to support the country's economic recovery. The Ukrainian government has also taken a number of measures to support the country's economy, including implementing reforms and structural adjustments. These reforms have aimed to improve the country's business environment, reduce corruption, and increase the efficiency of government services. These reforms have been aimed at making the country more attractive to foreign investors and improving the overall competitiveness of the Ukrainian economy. The Ukrainian government has also taken steps to diversify the country's economy by investing in new industries and encouraging the development of small and medium-sized businesses. The government has also worked to improve the country's infrastructure, which will make it easier for goods and services to move around the country and support the development of new industries. To address the decrease in consumer confidence, stakeholders must work to promote consumer confidence in the region. This can be done by providing financial and technical support to households and businesses, by implementing reforms and structural adjustments, and by diversifying the economy. This will help to increase spending and demand for goods and services and boost the overall level of economic activity in the region. The conflict in eastern Ukraine has had a significant impact on the country's economy. The conflict has disrupted trade and investment, damaged infrastructure, and decreased consumer confidence, leading to a decrease in the overall level of economic activity in the country. To mitigate the impact of the conflict, the Ukrainian government and the international community must continue to work together to support the country's economy and promote peace and stability in the region.